Welcome to the Weekly Focus English. Week 13. Staying positive in a changing world. Choose hope every day. The world changes quickly, and sometimes news can feel overwhelming. But staying positive helps us handle challenges better. This week, try to find one good thing each day. Maybe a nice conversation, a beautiful sunset, or a small success in class. Positivity can spread. When you stay hopeful, people around you feel encouraged too.
Yeah, that feeling when you're just staring at your phone and the news alerts are just stacking up.
Oh, yeah, constantly.
And suddenly it feels like the whole world is spinning a little too fast.
Yeah.
You're scrolling, getting these like artificial hits of adrenaline and dread from the headlines, and your brain just sort of maxes out.
Right. It is a very specific kind of modern digital exhaustion.
Totally.
I mean, we are constantly plugged into this fire hose of global events, and feeling swept away by that current has basically become the default state for a lot of people.
Which is precisely why we're doing this custom-tailored deep dive for you today. We are unpacking a brief, but frankly incredibly potent excerpt titled Week 13, Staying Positive in a Changing World.
Yes.
And specifically, we're zeroing in on a section called Choose Hope Every Day.
It's a great section because the text opens right up by validating that exact reality you just described.
It doesn't sugarcoat it.
Not at all. It states plainly that the world changes quickly, and, the news can feel completely overwhelming. It doesn't deny the chaos or pretend everything is fine. Right. Instead, it looks at how we actually survive it.
Okay, so let's unpack this, because it pivots very quickly from acknowledging that massive, overwhelming problem to offering this highly specific coping mechanism.
Yeah, it argues that actively staying positive equips us to handle those exact challenges better.
It really makes me think about trying to find a signal in the noise. Like, if everything around you is loud and chaotic, does focusing on small positive details act as a sort of mental anchor for your day?
Yes, exactly. And what's fascinating here is the text's almost surprisingly simple prescription for how to build that anchor.
Right. It's not asking for massive action.
No, it doesn't demand you fix the world's macroeconomic problems. It says you must actively try to find just one good thing each day.
Just one.
Just one.
And the examples they give in the text are beautifully ordinary, like having a nice conversation or spotting a beautiful sunset.
Or achieving a small success in class.
Right. We aren't talking about winning the lottery here.
Yeah.
But why are those ordinary moments so effective at grounding us compared to, say, just throwing our phones into the ocean and logging off entirely?
Because those micro moments physically pull your brain out of the abstract global dread and drop you right back into your immediate reality.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, when you doom scroll, you're absorbing problems you have zero direct control over.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But your immediate environment, like a sunset or a quick chat with a classmate, that is entirely within your locus of control. By actively scanning your surroundings for those things, you are deliberately interrupting the overwhelm.
You're literally training your focus to spot the good.
Exactly.
Okay, but here's where I have to play devil's advocate for a second.
Go for it.
If the news is genuinely bad and the world is changing in scary ways, are we just, putting blinders on? Is choosing hope and looking at sunsets the psychological equivalent of just cropping the bad news out of the photo so we don't have to deal with it?
It's a fair question, but if we look closely at the bigger picture the text paints, it's actually the exact opposite of isolation or ignorance.
Really? How so?
The core thesis here is that positivity can spread.
Wait, but how does me noticing a sunset help my coworker who is totally stressed out about the economy? Am I supposed to just point at the sky while they are panicking?
Well, no, it's not magic, right? It's behavioral contagion. The excerpt states that when you stay hopeful, the people around you feel encouraged too.
Oh, interesting.
Think about the mechanics of a conversation. When you actively choose to highlight a small win like a success in class, instead of venting about the latest terrifying news alert, you physically shift the tone of the room.
Right. You interrupt that cycle of shared anxiety.
Yes, you are forcing the people around you to engage with something grounding.
So the text is sort of flipping the script. It takes this personal coping mechanism and turns it into a communal resource.
Exactly.
Your mental anchor literally becomes someone else's lifeline, and you're resourcing the people around you just by maintaining your own hope.
Because you aren't isolating yourself. You are standing firm in a shifting world so that others can lean on you. It completely transforms a private moment of relief into a shared strength.
Wow. So what does this all mean for you listening right now? The ultimate takeaway here is that in an era of pure information overload, choosing to focus on a micro-positive isn't just generic feel-good advice.
No, it is a daily, deliberate practice.
It's almost an act of cognitive rebellion, really, and a necessary survival skill. Finding that one small win helps you navigate the rapid change, and it actively lifts up the people in your orbit.
Which raises a really interesting final thought to build on this text.
Yeah.
If finding just one good thing naturally spreads to others and shifts the mood of an entire room, what might happen to your own long-term outlook if you started physically documenting those nice conversations and sunsets every single night?
Oh, wow. Yeah, imagine having a tangible record of all those signals you pulled out of the noise. The news alerts might still be stacking up on your phone, but at least you'd have your own stack of proof that the world is still worth hoping for.